happening? Oh, my hair is in the window. That's fantastic. That's a great way to open the video. So bright. Hi, Shanny Fannies. Welcome to Educating Shanny. I'm Shanny and I'm recovering from an eating disorder.
Hi, Shanny.
Hi. It is so bright. Who designed the sun? We're gonna have words when I get up there. I'm just kidding. So we are headed to my psych. I can't even see what I'm doing. We're heading.
Look there. Look right there.
We are heading to the psychiatrist today, not the psychologist, the psychiatrist, which is the one that evaluates your mental brain chemicals and puts you on the right medications if needed and that kind of thing. A psychologist is where you go and talk about your feelings and get the past sorted out and fix your life. So anyway, I'm super nervous about it. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been to a psychiatrist since I was 14 years old, and the diagnosis I got back then was depression, eating disorder, bulimia nervosa, of course. And since then, I've been going to therapy over the past 20 years almost, and my therapist has told me that I have bipolar tendencies, I have obsessive compulsive disorder, I have really bad anxiety. Oh, I was actually diagnosed with anxiety at 14 too. I forgot about that. Anyway, yeah. But anyway, a lot of you guys are wondering if I have borderline personality disorder, and I've been wondering the same thing, and I told my doctor that I was wondering that, and that you guys were wondering that, and hundreds of people were telling me that. And she's like, yeah, it's probably a good idea to get that checked. So we're just going today to find out what I can do to get my stuff working again. Prozac is just not cutting it anymore, even though it's bad when I go off of it. Yeah, it obviously helps something because it's awful when I go off of it, but it's not enough, and we're gonna go find out what's wrong. Well, what? Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you said words that I've never even heard come out of your mouth before.
What did I say?
I'm excited to change my thinking.
We just got out of the psychiatrist, and I am excited to change my thinking because I am crazy. I'm just kidding. You're not crazy if you have borderline personality disorder.
Crazy.
But I do, because I do. I have borderline personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, depression, ADD, PTSD. That's post-traumatic stress.
Oh, sorry.
But I learned a lot about borderline personality disorder that I didn't know. The main thing I didn't know was that it's not something that can be fixed with chemicals. It's in the name. It's borderline personality disorder. It's part of your personality. And that's hard to change. So you can't do that with drugs. You have to get a very specialized therapy. I guess people like normal therapists would have to go to school for even longer. It's a very extensive education that they have to do this type of therapy. And it's hard to find this type of therapy, but it was designed and made for borderline personality disorder, and it's basically a therapy that kind of changes your way of thinking instead of drugs.
No. It retrains
your brain
to avoid conflict and everything.
Yeah, retrains us. I'll tell you later when it's not so loud. But anyway, I'm crazy, but it's fixable, and you're crazy and it's fixable, and we're not crazy at all. That's a horrible word, but okay, I'm just okay. So I'm back home, and look who's here with me. This is Alicia. Have you ever been in a video?
One.
You were in a live stream.
I was in a live stream.
But you were never in a video. Mm-mm. So you'll be able to watch this later. And the live stream. Okay. So this is Alicia. This is my friend. She's over here. I think didn't I talk about you last night?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
So she's
tried to
the
comment.
so she's the one that's starting a YouTube channel, and her first video will hopefully be up this weekend. So we're doing that
Be
tonight.
nice to me.
So
Intended
yeah,
purpose.
she's awesome sausages, and this girl has a story that you're gonna want to hear, and she's also super awesome and has lots of dogs. And then I want all of you guys to guess below how old she is.
I'm not gonna tell.
You're not gonna tell?
I'm not gonna tell. Maybe later.
So
well,
tell
actually,
me-
it's gonna come out.
Tell us in
Never
the
mind.
comments how old you think she is.
It'll
So,
come out later, actually. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's
She's
dates
actually
on my
74,
dad's
so
headstone.
she looks really good for 74. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I
okay.
spill the beans? I'm joking. Because now people are gonna guess high because they want to be right. You know that, right?
Yeah. good
They're gonna be
point.
like, well, why are they making me guess? She must be older than she looks. But anyway, so we're gonna make a. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, so I didn't update you on my
Diagnosis.
my diagnosis, my appointment. So I thought while I'm telling her, I'll tell you as well. So so the diagnosis is borderline personality disorder, and basically that's actually not how it sounds. Like, I was kind of scared to be diagnosed with that because when you hear that, I don't know, you just think crazy, or
I don't
you
think
know.
people know. I don't know what
yeah,
it means.
like nobody knows what it means. I
Yeah.
didn't either. So basically, it's actually not something that can be treated with medication like my other problems. This is something that is something you're just born with. It's just something you have. It's not a chemical imbalance. It's not like depression or anxiety. It's like it's in the name, personality, borderline personality. It's just your personality is what
Chemical
it is.
makeup?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Yeah,
So it's nothing
it's
that
like-
happens to you. It's
Yeah, it's just something that you have, and I have it, and the treatment for it is not medication. It's like this really specific therapy, and I forget what it's called, DBT or something. I don't know. And the therapists that do those treatments have to be like super specially trained in that area. Like, they have to go to school for like years longer than a normal therapist. Yeah, because it's a very extensive, like, what's the word? When you're,
Process,
like, focused in
or
when you're
special, like, kind of practice. I'm
ADD is the other one. I just remembered.
Okay. Really? Sorry.
And
The
how
way you
funny
said that, I'm sorry.
the way I said it.
I'm
Like,
focusing on.
that's the whole point of ADD. I can't focus. So anyway, what was I even talking about? I don't know.
This people
Can
who
you
train.
just talk for me? I can't. talk
Since I know
anymore.
exactly what she's doing and what
Okay,
they told her.
so like they do the things where they take you and they basically train your thinking into a different way.
Okay.
So like, for instance, for me, going to the store is horrifying. Whereas for you or other normal people in the world, it's just something you do when you need to. Yeah. But for me, in my mind, it's like 100 times bigger and it's 100 times worse. And
It's
part
like
of it,
flying.
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And it feels impossible to me sometimes. I don't know. I'm just learning about it today. I shouldn't even say anything else. That's all I know. But so we're going to do that therapy. She also put me on a medication for my other diagnoses, like anxiety and depression and ADD and all of that. So she put me on this medication that is actually used a lot for people with eating disorders. And it's called, I forget, I'll put it right here in editing. And it actually is really good for binge eaters. Like, so it will help you want to not binge as much also.
Nice.
And then it also like calms your nerves, and it makes you able to like, because again, like when I don't answer my phone, that's what happens. I feel like the world is over if my phone rings, or if I get a text.
Triggers?
Yeah. It just is terrifying to me. Whereas for other people, some people might get anxious about it, but they wouldn't like hide for the entire day because they got one phone call or because they got one text. Like, in my mind, it's way bigger than it is. So they're going to retrain my mind to know that it's okay and it's safe to think in a different way, because it was kind of my mind's way of surviving my childhood, and also just trying to push out that naturality.
That works.
That's a word.
That's a word
That
now.
naturality that is there for it because it's there.
Yeah, that works.
So-
Well, just, yeah. People make
you
up
get
words all
all
the
that?
time. I think so. So what I'm getting is it sounds like these little things. I'm not trying to say little. Feel free to.
Oh my gosh, no.
No. Okay.
I don't care.
So
I don't even know what this is yet.
interactions are actually made bigger. Like, you know, I mean,
Yeah.
it's kind of like getting ready to go to the doctor and get a shot. Like,
Yes.
leading up to it is the most terrifying thing, even though in your mind you know it's not going to hurt that long.
Yes.
So it's like you hear your phone buzz, and for some reason you're like, I'm going to have this earth-shattering interaction with this person, and it might be painful.
Mm-hmm.
Or you don't even
Yeah.
know. It's just anxiety. It just consumes you.
just anxiety.
Okay.
They're gonna be mad at me. They're gonna hate me, and now I'm not answering, so now they're gonna hate me even more. What did they want from me? What did I do wrong?
Worst
Like
case
I
scenario,
automatically,
everything.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's
Okay.
it's crazy, but it makes sense now, and I'm glad that she pointed all this out. Okay, so she's currently filming her very first video, and I am so proud of her. I wanted to show you a little sneak peek of it, so here it is.
Leadership development. She's a health, fitness, and chocolate enthusiast who finds beauty in almost every situation and sees miracles on a regular basis. She is a devout Christian who feels a deep sense of family connection and strives to help others feel hope and confidence in their own lives. She is an advocate for those who have faced trauma and an ambassador and a peer mentor for a tragedy assistance program for survivors, also known as TAPS. And the last thing is to share the process of deep and effective healing. So, yes, my dad was murdered, as I said. I grew up in fear,
She's
food,
doing so
and
good.
different
I'm so
recipes.
proud of her.
And my main thing is I want you to be able to share your stories of unlikely courage and just to be able to connect this way.
She's the cutest.
And again, I'm asking you to...
You did it! I'm so proud of you!
Thank you!
You did so
Things
good!
are so fun in this...
Dude, you're
here.
freaking natural. I don't even know what you were nervous about. Like, that was so good.
I guess it's like I see your videos and it's like I see how they're like flow together.
You were like
beautifully.
way more organized than I ever could be. I don't... Yeah, you're amazing. That was so good. Okay, now we're...
I didn't walk away. Mwah. Is that good? Is that
Now we
creepy
get to
to
go
blow kisses?
edit. What?
Is that creepy to blow kisses?
That's what I do at the end of mine.
Oh, that's true. You did the little butterfly princess kiss.
Except mine is like a 5-year-old kid.
No, it's Disney princess. I don't want to, let's see. How could I say it? I could just say it on there.
You could ask these guys.
That's true. Oh, that's a good idea.
Like on
Should I
my
ask you guys
vlog.
Your vlog,
Yeah.
okay. So, with Shanny's ending, I'd like to get your opinion. So with what you've seen since, you watched my video, or I guess
Well, your
you're
video
going to.
won't be up
my
yet.
video won't be up yet.
Because I'm
so-
putting this up tonight.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I say, you are beautiful, you are worth it, and I am too. We're trying to figure out a closing line for her.
My theme is
And-
unlikely courage.
Yeah. So
So-
something with unlikely courage in it would be
Like,
good. Like, all unlikely your courage.
or, yeah, comment below
Something.
and help me come up with something. I'm thinking I want to encourage people to, encourage, we're going to be saying that so much. Anyway.
Well, you should put that in there too. And whoever she picks, she'll give credit for in the video.
Yeah,
So
I'll give you a shout out.
everybody come up with a saying for her.
Embrace unlikely courage.
Ooh, that's a good
Practice
one.
unlikely courage.
Something like that, yeah.
Move forward with unlikely courage. Does that sound like a Boy
that's
Scout?
a good one.
Move forward with that. Actually,
I
I feel
kind of like it.
Do you?
Wait, move forward with unlikely.
Or
And then you could be like,
until now,
move forward with unlikely courage.
Courage may be unlikely, but it happens. I
That's
don't
what
know.
Paul, doesn't Paul do that
Yeah, I think so.
sometimes? I don't know.
It's going to take me a minute to come up with my brand, but I'll come up with the saying. I do have a song, though.
Why is half my face orange? What is happening? Is it the light?
It's the
oh,
light.
I was like,
So
my kidneys are failing.
don't do that. Okay, I'll start kidding. Okay.
I look yellow. No.
You're jaundice.
Yeah.
You're newborn.
I know,
I
that's
see
what it
you.
looks like, but only from here down. It's really
So-
pretty.
I do have a song I'm excited about.
You do?
Yes.
For what?
The 20 seconds for my when I'm going to start my little opening. I've got an idea.
Is it copyright?
But it's
How
20
long is
seconds.
it? Okay.
I've got 20
As long
seconds.
as it's under 20, then we're good.
I've got an idea.
Okay,
But-
so tell us below.
Yeah.
What do you
Give
think
me
she should
ideas.
say?
It's dealing with my dad's death, facing hard things, running,
all that stuff that you'll watch later.
I'm so proud of you. I can't
Thank
wait.
you. You made this so
okay,
much easier.
now we get to
Love
go
it.
edit. So
Okay.
this is going to be fun. Okay, bye.
Oh.
So we just figured out there's another reason that we were meant to be friends. I got this roast chicken and she's like, can I have a piece? And I'm like, yeah, please take the legs. And she's like, that's my favorite part. And I was like, what? We hate the legs. We usually just throw them away. And so I was like,
We could save money on food.
yeah, we could share a
We
chicken.
could share a chicken
So,
and then not feel bad for eating the whole thing.
and you're all about the legs and I'm all about the breasts.
Legs and thighs.
Which is true about our bodies too. I
Um,
have big breasts and she has
don't.
sexy legs.
long legs.
No, you
I'm
have
a
good
runner.
boobies.
You have pretty boobies. Boobies.
Mine sink really low. I'm not
Because you
joking.
have boobs.
If I don't have a bra, they sink down to like my belly button. So that's my life. You're welcome. So we're gonna go edit her video and go to bed.
Legs and
so
boobs. You're welcome.
yeah, so I'm gonna end this here, and I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. And remember forever and always that you are beautiful,
And you are worth it.
and I am together, and
And
I
I
am
am
too. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.